Did you get some sleep last night, or was it kind of hard?
No, I got plenty of sleep. My back didn't start hurting until I got up. So that's good. All right. Well,
I'm heading your way. You just want me to give you a call when I'm outside?
yeah, Dan's here too. Got her?
Yep.
Seven, 827. 329.51. 7. Dr. Deming.
At 9:30?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You gonna stay here?
We're gonna go out to get.
Hi, how are you? To the lab. Okay, the lab is right by the elevator here.
Yeah. Yep. Infusion if we. Can't complain.
Oh, yeah, your voice is
Changing.
talking too much again?
Well, it's all the loving I've been doing.
Oh, yeah.
Mother. Now, I don't know who his friend was at the time, but his best friend was Spanish American, and he got murdered. And his mother gave him this. And I don't know who the young man was at all. So I'd like to find out, try to tell you the truth.
I don't know how, but
That's how he,
that's a crucifix, but it's also a Celtic cross.
yes, it's a Celtic cross.
Right, but it's a crucifix.
Yep,
Because the body of Christ is on there.
but it's a Celtic cross.
Yeah.
And I don't know the significance of it. I gotta find that. I don't know the whole significance. I don't. I know the cross, being Catholic, but the Celtic aspect I don't.
Irish Catholics would have a Celtic cross.
And I had it
But the-
blessed in Ireland when I
But the
was
fact
over
that
there.
it's got the corpus on it, I'm glad you had it blessed. That's special. That's a very special piece.
Yeah, when I was over in Ennis, Ireland, there was a church over there, and I can't remember, I got a picture of it. And then I talked to the priest, and he did tell me, he said, that's a Celtic. And then I said I wanted to have it blessed, and I told him why, and he said, okay, and we blessed it.
Nice.
Yeah. If Motorcycle Mama would be joining us too.
Now what?
I bought my cast and crew in it.
Okay, here we come.
Oh, I wrote was gonna happen today and figure everything out. So how you been? Good. Don't worry about the chairs, they can stand. They're just my cast and crew. I'll sit right here.
You sit. You sit. We stand. We
These are
stand.
my caretakers.
It's always good to see an army.
Yeah, this is Robert,
I met Robert.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amber,
I met Amber as well.
and Sue.
Hi.
Sue and I
Nice to
met
meet you.
through Badger Honor Flight, which is one of my favorite charities. Amber, I met at a bar. Wanted to pick her up, but I just felt I was a little old for her. And of course, Robert. But I've been feeling good since the treatments,
Okay.
with the exception of what was just recently going on with the head. I haven't experienced any real down modes.
That's
I-
great.
High energy really helps, and then good friends. I got a positive attitude. I know what's coming down the pike. I've been taking care of stuff, and had a lot of extra stuff dealing with my own brother, who as well is bipolar, and trying to get his life in order. But for the most part, feeling good. Always had a sore spot back here. That's never gone away. I always have the sore spot right on my bottom here. Those two have never gone away with any of the treatments.
How about the back pain?
Back in here,
Back farther. Right up in the middle between.
haven't had.
Good.
Being back down right up into that, have not had.
Okay, because when we and you're getting up and down a lot better than last time I saw you as well.
I'm feeling good. I ain't gonna kick my heels too high.
He had also just did
I also
his
very
2-day.
careful.
He did his 2-day bucket list right before he saw you. So he did ride in on a Harley. He did getting in and out of the limo, and so I think
I had,
he did
yeah,
a
2
lot
days in a
of
row.
muscular.
No, I saw him before then.
It was after because you came in. I came in
Both.
with
We
you.
saw you before and after.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But last time, I mean, when I saw you, you could barely getting down into the chair and then getting back up. Once you were up, you were okay, but getting up and down was pretty hard, and you sat down like nothing.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking is probably a good sign that the chemo's working,
Good.
because there was a spot, as we talked about, in the spine that I was really worried about, and the fact that you're not having pain kind of up in the middle of the back right here is a very good sign. That pain on the side of the ribs, that you're going to have for probably ever. Some of that, a big part of that is because the cancer actually broke a rib over there.
Really? It broke a rib.
It broke the rib there. So there will be some pain there.
No wonder. Okay.
And then we know about obviously the cancer by the prostate, and so that's why you're having the pain down below as well.
Yeah, and I'm having, you know, I guess I'm going to be forced to go into emergency with the prostate, with the urine and that, because I've been having trouble peeing, and then sometimes it feels like it doesn't want to go. And then when it does, it's like, oh, shit, back to where I was in the
But
very
you have the
beginning.
catheter in place still.
I still have the catheter. They've never removed the catheter.
Okay.
And this one,
So when you feel the sensation as though you have to go. Okay, because theoretically with the catheter in place, you shouldn't. The urine should just be draining automatically.
I'm always feeling the sensation.
Okay.
Always.
Okay. And you were to some degree, even weeks ago, feeling that sensation. Is that different now?
But it hurts. It's hurting more.
It's hurting more.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's back to like, do I have an infection?
Okay.
Catheter. And this catheter here,
It's been in there for a long time.
starting to rot in the inside. So
And my understanding is that you're getting that changed soon?
not until Monday, and
Okay.
I got a feeling I'm starting to back up.
Okay.
Not totally, but just that feeling. I'm going to play it for a couple of days and see what's going on. Well, so far today, peeing I haven't hurt. Okay, it hasn't hurt me so far today.
Okay.
I'm going to play it but if I see I got more problem, and I'm going into emergency.
Okay. Your kidney function looks good today. So I don't think you're getting substantially backed up. So if
That's good.
if the urine was backing up a lot, then the kidneys can't drain well, and we see that in the labs. But the labs look
All
good,
right. That's good.
so that's a good sign. And your white count is fantastic.
All right.
All the labs look good. Are you having any fevers or chills?
I'm a little cold.
It's 4 degrees, so
Yeah. I've noticed just, and I'm not sure whether it's with this or not, but a little dizzy every once in a while.
Okay.
Unstable, but not real. No, I'll get up and I'm out of air just by getting up. And I'm not moving fast, or it's not something that normally would happen. You know, I know if sometimes you get up too fast and move, well, okay, you're going to
That's
be like
because we're
this.
old, Robert.
Huh?
That happens when you get old.
Oh, shut up, will you? I wasn't talking to you. But anyway.
Don't let him kid you. I'm older than he is.
As long
Otherwise,
as-
no fevers, no chills, no nausea. I've had a sniffle for 3-4 weeks. I can't seem to shake up. Changing my voice. Whether that's from the steroid maybe I just been on, I don't know.
Okay. I understand you're also having some of those flashes of light back.
Yeah, and since they put me back on the steroid,
Mm-hmm.
I have not.
Good.
Now, have you seen the MRI report?
It looks fine.
Yeah,
I looked at the MRI myself. I just got. The reason why it took me a little long to get in here is because I called the radiologist over at the UW who read the reports and just made sure. They think it looks good.
All right.
So
Um,
I think what we'll do is do the steroid for probably a couple weeks
All
and then
right.
try to get you off it again.
Okay. Will you have any communication with Dr.
Bassetti?
Bassetti?
Yes.
You will. Okay, good. Because I felt coming in here today, you needed to know the MRI. Well, if I wasn't going to be able to get the MRI until Friday, things just, that ain't
Yeah.
going to work.
Exactly. So we called and made that happen.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yep.
So he's going to be aware too. All right. So what do we do today? You feel that the cancer treatment we should continue the chemo?
Definitely.
All right.
I think it's working. As good as you look and as good as you're feeling, I think that the chemo is working.
Okay.
And it has
good.
a very high likelihood of working. So I think as long as you're feeling up to it, we push on.
Let's push on. I mean,
Because it sounds like
I
you
can get
actually-
some more. I can get some more time out of my life. That's the bottom line. In fact, speaking of bottom line, what maybe any ideas, prognosis, timelines, time frame?
So it's always hard for us to know.
All right, I understand that.
We can only guess.
Educated guesses.
Right now, though, things are going good. And so I think we just ride this out as long as we can. I think we're talking. I think we're talking months. Whether we're talking, many months or many months, I don't know.
Okay.
But things I think look good right now.
All right.
And when things aren't going well, I can tell you better. But right now, when things are going good, who knows how long this will last?
Okay. Good. Because I'm planning my life celebration here, and I gotta make it to that my
He's gonna make
birthday.
it to that date.
When is that date?
That date is March 1st.
Okay.
And I'm going to have 3 bands, and by God, you better be there.
Okay.
And it's going to be a fundraiser to send veterans to Washington.
Great.
So,
So
my life.
after you do this next round of chemo, is that when you do another scan?
Yep.
So I'll
And
be
then
going to
that'll-
infusion now, and that's for 3 weeks, just like they did.
Okay.
1 day the infusion, and 2 days pills.
Exactly.
All right,
And then good for 3 weeks.
good for 3 weeks, and we go from that point.
Yep. Some labs in the meantime, just to make sure.
If I feel like I did the last time after the infusion, I was just like I am now.
Good.
I wouldn't say until the very end here is when he's getting a little
Well, no.
tired.
I get tired once in a
But
while,
not,
yeah.
not, I, it,
Been
it's
taking naps
surprising.
and sleeping longer, but
Yeah.
And that's
And naps
and
are the
that's
way to
needed.
do it.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
But I also force myself, so.
I don't remember. Did I ever talk to you about the fact that I had cancer as well?
No.
Wow.
So I actually had rectal cancer and was on chemotherapy. So far, so good. But the same thing, when I had chemotherapy, 2:30 you need a nap. And 2:30 comes around, you take about a half-hour nap, you're good to go.
So you say
That's-
take it. If you're tired, just lay down.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Don't
Ta-
force myself.
Take the afternoon nap. It will make you more active the rest of the day.
All right. I slept 4 hours the other day.
Yeah.
She said take a nap, but I wasn't. And I knew I was a little tired. I laid down, and then I looked. It says 5:30, and I laid down at 1:30. I'm thinking, no, it's 5:30 in the morning. I don't need to get up now. And then I realized it was afternoon. But
Question on this rib thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any time frame when that might have happened?
It's hard to say exactly.
Because remember when you were on the honor flight?
sure, that's when it happened.
Well, that's what Patty was afraid of.
What happened?
That
That's when the
you
rib
had-
broke.
because that came on so suddenly.
And it's this side.
No, other side.
Was it this
Mhm.
side?
That's the side where it is. It's on the right.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
I know when it broke.
Yep.
October 19th.
October 19th.
Would that make sense?
It's very possible.
Yeah, because
You should have felt it probably.
Oh, I did. It was
Yeah.
like, boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Patty said she was very concerned
Patty,
about. She's UW med flight.
Okay.
And she goes on as part of our medical team.
God damn
I
it.
can't think of her name.
I need to tell her that too.
Yes.
She needs to know. Be on my list. She's one of the doctors.
She's,
But we were on Badger Honor Flight. I was standing behind my wheelchair, and I'll never forget it. I was standing behind the wheelchair like this, pushing, and it was here. My water was right here, and I reached over, and all of a sudden,
Massive.
like something just stabbed me. Sure, that's when I oh, damn it.
well, that's what she was afraid that day.
That's what it
And
was.
then, you know, I don't know if you've ever been,
Well, how could
to
the
a
cancer
homecoming.
cause a break? It just weaken the bone?
weakens the
Yep.
bones.
It basically takes up the inside of the bone.
Well, that'll never heal.
Right.
All right.
Well, we're probably shrinking that spot of cancer, so hopefully it'll get better as far as pain wise.
Yeah.
But it's probably something that's not going to heal completely.
All right. So did it help? So did it spread it as well? The cancer?
It didn't displace it, so it didn't move the bone. It just fractured.
No,
it.
the
So there's
cancer
crack.
from the
Cancer
inside.
itself. Did it make it spread?
What do you mean?
When it broke and the bone broke, did it spread the cancer?
No, that's not something you have to worry about.
All right.
Okay.
Cancer's there.
Well,
Let's have you come over here, though. I want to take a listen to you.
No wonder that's hurt.
when they-
Is it right over in
well,
here?
and, you know,
Yep.
Patty had,
I thought it was the lung, but maybe
Patty
that's...
had it right.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
They
there.
wanted to put me in the hospital that day.
I know, in Washington, I
Yeah.
know. But he was so bent on walking the gauntlet through the airport.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, there's not a whole lot we would have done except for
Give me a pain pill.
Had you take your pain pills.
Right.
Well, I was going to walk it, and I did it. It was-
Good.
I'm a vet. Right, Robert?
That's right.
We run the gauntlet. One way or the other.
All right.
Did.
I'll shut up.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
It's amazing when you put these on and people are talking. That's all you hear. Good. And take a listen to your belly. Pain here at all when I'm pushing? Good. Alright. No swelling in the legs, no rashes, anything pop up?
Nope,
Nausea okay?
nope. Marcia Rainier,
Let you come up.
Rayner. Dr. Rayner.
Not Rainier.
Rainier.
Deep breath. And out. Good. Okay, let me bring you back down.
Oh, you're gonna do that? Gonna take a lot. I'm high on my...
Closer to the ground. at least.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
That might be better.
Your short legs.
So what are you taking for the steroid right now?
Does I don't know what it's called.
The dexamethasone, but how many pills?
2 a day, 2 milligram. So 4 total.
Okay,
2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. They just put me on it last week.
so 4 twice a day you're taking. 4
No, I'm sorry. 1 in the morning, 4 all total, 4 mg. All
Oh,
total
no.
all day.
So I want you to do that for this week. Continue that 4 once a day, except for with the chemo, you'll go up a little bit on the certain days. The chemo nurses will make sure you have that scheduled. But then after this week, I want you to go down to 1 tablet once a day, and then I want you to stop it.
Okay.
I'm gonna write that down for you.
Now all right.
Good idea.
And you're in contact with the.
I'll let Dr. Bassetti know
Yeah.
that that's what we're doing because we don't want to be on that steroid too long if we don't need it. If
Because
those
it's addictive.
because there's a lot of side effects. Your blood sugars can go crazy. It can make your muscles weak.
I want that.
And people can, it can be something that we actually have to have you on if you're on it too long. So we want to.
Got you. I'll
Get
let
it
you
off
two
of
handle
it.
it. I trust you, Doc. Got it.
Yeah, good to have everything in writing.
Hmm.
And next time you tell me you're gonna call me in 10 minutes,
Write
write
it down.
yourself a note so you do.
Yes, Mom. Yes, dear. God, what a motley crew I pick, huh?
And keep him on a straight and narrow.
Okay. So dexamethasone is a steroid. 2 milligrams twice a day for 1 week. 2 milligrams once a day for a week, and then stop.
Would you put the date on there?
Sure.
Could we, I mean, just to be,
Yeah. When I should stop and then start. Yeah, that'll help.
so a week from today,
Yep, so Christmas,
Yeah.
we'll switch to this.
Christmas Day.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the next Wednesday, I think is the 2nd, is that right? 1st.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's
New
Day,
Year's
stop.
Day.
The day. Yeah.
Okay?
Got it.
So we'll have you go over to the infusion clinic and we'll get things going.
All right.
Glad you're doing so well.
You bet. Well, I got a good crew.
Anything pops up, you need anything, let us know.
Yeah, that I will do. That I will do. I appreciate it. Greetings.
So your voice change can be a lot of things. It can be a cold, it can be allergies, it can our chemo can do it. The steroid typically not.
Okay.
In fact, sometimes we'll use steroid to actually
To build the
counteract
voice. All right. Okay.
but it seems strange that it could be the chemo after it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, it just started overnight.
that.
Couple
Yeah, it's something that can happen later
So,
on.
I think it's maybe a cold.
It could be.
Yeah.
Is he the doctor you need to talk to about getting your gabapentin refill and your other refill?
Oh, the
Yes.
morphine and that. What
We'll
about
do
that?
all of that.
And I'll tell
Okay.
you what it
All
ended up. You know why I was short 2 pills? I haven't now since, but I had 2 nights that I couldn't sleep.
Mhm.
So for the 2 subsequent nights, I took an extra morphine when I went to bed beside the 1. Jesus, I slept till 11, 12 both times, the best sleep I ever had.
You shouldn't
But
do
that's
that.
why I was 2 pills short. Not that I was trying to overdo them or anything.
Okay.
But I haven't since, so there we go.
So I'm gonna get all your orders. We'll refill the pain meds, the long acting, the short acting, and the gabapentin.
All right.
Doing okay on nausea meds?
I haven't even taken them.
Good.
I
That's
haven't
great.
felt like it. My appetite hasn't been as great, but I've been trying to put food down me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to push yourself.
Yeah, and I got some Boost, I got some Ensure, and so I've been just forcing what I can.
Good.
All right,
You're doing great.
thanks. I appreciate it much.
Keep up the good work.
That I will.
Down in the park bench.
Not that bad. I'll put that in the glass frame.
Take a lot of your belt to work.
Good.
How was that not Rose Bowl for you?
Huh?
Did you make it to
No, I didn't. I love you. I love you. Because I know you love me. I mean, I couldn't be blessed
You couldn't be?
even more than I am.
Oh. You've been blessed.
Yep. Well, I'm sitting there.
Yeah? Do you?
I love you, brother. Oh, hey, ain't gonna kill an Irishman.
You're too stubborn.